What's going on, everyone? My name is Patterson. Welcome back to another Pokemon Top 5, and this is something we haven't done in a little while. It's been a little while since our last Top 5, but now we're making a return to it, and if you guys enjoy them, then we can absolutely continue it. I'd be happy to. I just had like a sudden urge to make a Top 5, and I'm just like, let's fucking do it. So, we already had a look at some of the best gym leaders in this series, but why don't we switch up a little bit, do the reverse and look at the worst gym leaders. Now remember, this list is entirely my opinion, and as long as you respect my opinion, I will respect yours. And on that note, if you have your own top 5 list of the worst gym leaders, be sure to leave that in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions for future top 5s you would like to see, then also leave that in the comments below. You can do both of them. You can do like 2 things at once. It's great. It's like multitasking. But if you do enjoy top 5s, be sure to destroy that like button right below this video, and that would be absolutely amazing. But without further ado, we're going to start the list at number 5. So, kicking off the list today, we are starting off strong with Marlin, the 8th gym leader from Pokemon Black and White 2. And this pretender thinks that he can come in and steal the 8th gym slot from its rightful owner, from a person that actually deserves to have it. And he doesn't do anything with it. He just sucks. He just kind of sits there. He doesn't even do anything decent in the story. Now, usually in Black and White, all the gym leaders kind of come together and do something decent to help you out. Now, Marlin, what does he do? Lower a bridge or something on Team Plasma's frigate? That's all he does. He doesn't even seem to care about what's going on in the world, but all the other gym leaders do. Marlin comes in, takes the 8th gym leader slot from this amazing, I really like what's his name, Drake or something? Oh, I forgot his name, fucking Dryden. I forgot his name, I'm trying to say that I like him, I forgot his name. Takes the gym leader slot from Dryden, who really does deserve it because he has such a powerful team, and he doesn't do anything with it. He has one of the most pathetic teams that I've ever seen from an 8th gym leader slot. It gets absolutely destroyed by any sort of grass type. Now, you may say, oh, but in challenge mode, he's got a Mantine, and that's cool and stuff, but really, how many people play the challenge mode to go through the game? I mean, pretty much only the hardcore players are going to play the challenge mode, and Marlin is pretty pathetic in terms of his team. He's laid back, and I can respect that, but seriously, Marlin, you kind of suck. I'm sorry. You're getting in the number 5 spot. Claiming the number 4 spot today is going to be Ramos, and what can I say about the X and Y gym leaders, apart from most of them are a giant disappointment? Now, a lot of them suck, don't get me wrong, but Ramos is the one that kind of sticks out to me as the one that's the worst, or even, he doesn't even stick out to me. He's really just the cookie-cutter gym leader. It's like they got bored of making gym leaders in X and Y, and they're just like, fuck it, just put an old man, he's got grass types, that's good enough, right? I mean, his gym design is incredible. I really like his gym design, but what's the payoff after getting it all the way to the top of that treehouse? It's Ramos. Ramos is one of the most disappointing gym leaders I've ever came across. He is just so boring, cookie cutter. There's nothing special about him. He doesn't do anything in the story. He doesn't do anything outside of the gym, actually. You talk to him once in the entire game, and that's all he does. And what's his team? A Jumpluff, a Weeping Bell, and a Go-Go. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Go-Go, but really, that team just gets completely destroyed. It's got so many weaknesses that it's not even funny. What's the Ice type, Fire type, Flying type? Probably more than I'm forgetting right now because I can't remember all the types off the top of my head, but, well, Poison type as well, that's the thing, yeah, Poison type, that destroys Ramos just as well, but Ramos is such a bad gym leader. He didn't even have the good grass type 6th gen Pokemon, he didn't have Gourgeist, he didn't have Trevenant, he had Weeping Bell and Jumpluff, for fuck's sake. What are you doing, Ramos? You could have been so amazing just to show off the new capabilities and what grass type can really do, but you just let us slip through your fingers, Ramos. You're coming in at number 4. Falkner is coming in at number 3 on today's list, and there is so much to say about Falkner. He is really terrible, and he has a couple reasons why. First reason, he inherited the gym from his father. He is not even good enough to get the gym by himself. He had to get it given to him by his father. Not only that, he had his Pokemon given to him by his father. He can't even go out and catch his own Pokemon. Not only that, he also has an illegitimate Pidgeotto. He has to cheat to actually stand a chance against the challenger that comes in his gym. I don't understand, Falkner, why you gotta cheat like that. And if we were just going off gold and silver, he would be the number 1 spot for today, but at least they tried to make him a little bit more challenging in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They gave him Roost. I mean, originally had Mud Slap, which is kind of annoying, but They gave him roots, and they did increase his level. Still illegitimate Pidgeotto, by the way. It's only level 13. It's still illegitimate. You shouldn't really be using that Falconer. But there's that. They try to make it more challenging. That's cool. But the next thing is you can pretty much just get an Onix and destroy his entire team without breaking a sweat. Oh, but you need a Bellsprout to get the Onix. You need a Bellsprout to trade for the Onix. Oh, but there's a Bellsprout tower, guys. There's a Bellsprout tower. If you go, you have to go into Bellsprout tower in the game. And the Bellsprouts are seeping out the walls, they're coming from the ceilings. It's literally raining Bellsprouts in there, so there's no way you're not going to get one Onix by the time you want to go in the gym. If you want to just destroy him, the chance is there. They made it so easy to beat him that it is just ridiculous. Falconer is coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 as the runner-up is not just 1 but 3 gym leaders. We're going to have Silent, Crest, and Chili in the number 2 spot. And first things first, okay, there's 3 gym leaders. I want to know how this salary thing works. Do they get paid 3 salaries? Is this more expensive for the Pokemon League to pay them? Do they get paid at all? Do they split their salary? I mean, they have to run a cafe, so I'm assuming they're not making that much. That's always kind of something I wondered about. Like, if there's more than 1 gym leader, do they split it? Or do they get paid their own individual one? Is it more expensive for them? Is that why there's not many groups of gym leaders in one gym? Why is there even groups of gym leaders in one gym? I don't understand that whole aspect, but alright, I decided to get that out of the way, I'm sorry. But the first thing is, they don't even triple battle you. This was the perfect opportunity to have a triple battle to start off the game to show how it works, but they didn't do it. I guess the argument for that is, oh, but it could be too difficult for them. You know, they're just starting off the game, and that's cool, but why didn't you just put that gym a little bit further on then? Because it was the perfect opportunity, and they just missed it. I mean, Tate and Liza double battle you, and they introduced double battles in 3rd generation. They introduced triple battles in 5th generation, but they didn't take advantage of that in the gym. Oh, that's just annoying. That's just annoying. Second thing about them is they have to have the advantage on you. They have to have the advantage on you to actually have a chance of winning. Do you get that they ask you what you start with at the start of the game? That's not cool. You can't just ask me and then be like, oh, okay, we'll use the fire type since you start with the grass type. Use the water type since you start with the fire type. That's not cool. You're supposed to be the gym leaders. You're supposed to be like the better ones. Like, if anything, I should have the advantage on you, but apparently not. But anyway, you can get the advantage on them by going and getting the monkey off to the side of the city, but that's not the point. They specifically set out their day, and they're like, you know what, we're just gonna have the advantage on everyone. We're gonna make everything as easy as possible for us because we're the worst gym leaders in the region. God damn it, guys. I have no idea what to say about you guys anymore. It's pretty terrible. You run a cafe, I mean, that's cool, but you're coming in at number 2. Claiming the gold congratulations you suck medal today is gonna be Janine, and I think Janine is the absolute worst gym leader. First thing being that she has to inherit the gym from her father, and that's the same thing as Falconer, you know, she can't get her own gym. That's pretty bad to begin with. Maybe you shouldn't be a gym leader if you can't get your own gym. Maybe Koga should have given it to someone more worthy, but I guess I guess Koga's a little bit biased towards his kids, and whoever Falconer's father is also biased towards his kid. I don't know who Falconer's father is, but and that's pretty bad to begin with. The next thing being that she has the worst team in Kanto, that some of the trainers in Kanto outclass her. Now, if this was the first region, that would make sense because there has to be some kind of level progression. You can't just have the first gym leader having level 50s, that would be silly. But in Kanto, all the gym leaders have this sort of same base level, apart from Janine, who is just way under that for some reason. I have no idea why. She has level 30s in Gold and Silver, which is absolutely pathetic. That is worse than Elite Four. By the time you get to Kanto, you can have like mid-50s, maybe 60s or something like that. And Janine just kind of waltzes out there with level 30s, thinking she's going to be a challenge. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, gym leaders are supposed to be some kind of challenge, at least a little bit, perhaps, but Janine is absolutely not there. Of course, she did get a little bit of a level upgrade in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but of course, so did all the other Kanto gym leaders, so she's still at least like 10 levels behind. And can I just say she's also like a really big egomaniac? She has everyone in their gym dress up as her just so she can stare at herself all day. Well, that's a little bit odd, but Janine is coming in at number 1 as the worst gym leader, in my opinion. Of course, if you have your own opinions, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. I love reading you guys' opinions, feedback, and comments. That'd be great. And that's about it for this time. So if you enjoyed this top 5, go ahead and destroy that like button right below this video. Thank you so much for watching for now. And I'll see you guys next time.